Hello there, and welcome to the A in Q&A, otherwise known as the answers to your questions. In the past video, you had the opportunity to ask me any question regarding my work here on YouTube, and here I am answering said questions. I mean, I got a great response, lots of questions, so I can't have answered them all. But let's see what I can get through. Now, a common question asked by many people was, will there be any more Elliott's Adventure or Elliott's Adventure X after the movie? And the simple answer to that is no, sadly. Elliott's Adventure X, the movie, will be the conclusion to not only Elliott's Adventure X, but the vast majority of my YouTube work. I mean, that's not to say there won't be any more uploads after the movie. I'll still be, I'll still come back to the channel every now and then, perhaps do the occasional upload just to see how everyone's doing in the community. But yes, sadly the movie will be the last comic production I make, at least the last Pokemon Sprite comic production I'll make. Speaking of which, the movie will, I've started it, it's definitely still on track for that summer release if all goes to plan. More details coming soon, and in fact there are already some details either coming to or already on the Elliott Adventure forums, which can be found at elliottadventure.freeforums.org. The first teaser trailer should be coming later this month, and I think that's everything to do with the movie answered for now. Okay, question 2 comes from Master Mace 33. What inspired you to make it? I assume he means Elliott's Adventure. Well, thanks for your question, Master Mace. I'll do my best to answer it, perhaps via the medium of an origin story. Origin story, you know. Origin. Okay. Origin story. The first I heard of this whole business came when my friend Chris, who was the base for the character of the same name in the original series of Elliott's Adventure, showed me his comic he made. As you can see here, it's in the traditional strip form. So I looked at this back in 2007 and I thought, cool. I thought I'll give this a go, and I did, which the results of which can be seen here, which can also be seen fully if you follow the link, which should be there on the screen. As you can see, it's a different style to the traditional overworld style, and you could probably agree that it's not very good. But anyway, this was the first time I've ever made such a comic. As such, it forms a prototype for things to come. Now, the first official issue of Elliott's Adventure came a little later in December 2007. As you can see, I've reverted to that original style, and this is the first issue that you all grew to know and love. I wouldn't put it. I wouldn't say love, but hey, it was originally uploaded to the Elliott's Adventure Freewebs website in December 2007. Not many people know about the Freewebs website actually, mostly due to the fact that it was almost entirely destroyed due to a planned site reconstruction that, well, basically I didn't finish it. So, but the site does exist today. You can go and visit it if you really want to. I've no idea what the web address is. I might put it in the description. But this was the website in which I uploaded, I think, the first 4 issues of the original Elliott's Adventure, EA, shall we say, for quickness. And these eventually found their way to YouTube in February 2008. That's where it all started. From my friend's comic, to the prototype, to the first issue, then the website, then YouTube. There you go. Next question comes from Fucus the question is, did anything influence your writing for the show? Well, the answer to that is yes. Next question. No. Yes, several shows did influence my writing. I suppose the biggest influence was probably from The Simpsons. You can see several similarities with the large supporting cast in particular. I mean, if you look, Elliott's Adventure X has got Digglesby and Derek the Wizard and Jake and Lucas and Ben Dover and Captain Self-Righteous, the Badger, all these random irrelevant characters, which is quite similar to The Simpsons. I mean, that show, probably my favourite show of all time. I've been watching it ever since I think I can remember. Other influences from that show include the humour, like the surreal sort of humour can be derived from certain episodes of The Simpsons, particularly those written by a writer called John Swartzwelder, who I don't think you've probably heard of, but a bit of a nerdy reference there. Speaking of which, references, quite a pop culture references, quite an important part of my productions that could be stemmed again from The Simpsons or Family Guy or Futurama. I'm a big fan of those sort of animated cartoon shows, and I would consider Elliott's Adventure X and Elliott's Adventure to be more of that breed rather than any other sprite comic on the internet. It feels more like one of those adult cartoons more than anything else. Other influences include, I suppose, Doctor Who for the sci-fi elements, structurally as well, especially in the earlier series of Elliott's Adventure X. There was very much a structure of things building to a finale, with sort of clues and hints dropped in the episodes leading up to it. I guess Elliott and his companions, not too unlike Doctor Who and his companions. Yeah, quite a big influence there. Other shows, well, I guess I could just make a list of shows that I like. The Office, Peep Show, Extras, this sort of stuff kind of injects a brand of sort of comedy of embarrassment into the characters. If you look towards some of the episodes in Series 4, which dealt with Elliott's sort of reluctance to be known as a hero, his reluctance and eventual acceptance of being a celebrity, which went badly wrong, is particularly influenced by shows such as Extras and The Office, how fame can affect normal people. Although I wouldn't say Elliott is a normal person, but anyway, I suppose one more thing to note about my influences is that, quite strangely, I haven't really had much influence at all from the anime, the Pokemon anime, that is. To be completely honest, I'm not a huge fan of the Pokemon anime, which, like I said, may come as a surprise, but alas, I mean, not much similarity apart from those which it shares with the game. Okay, last question for today. Here's one. What do you think would happen to the storyline if the fan-made Elliott's Adventure X person, I think they're referring to the contest winner, just a bit of background info, before the original Elliott's Adventure X landed, there was a quick contest to create a main character. The winner was Luna. So the question reads, what do you think would happen to the storyline if effectively Luna was a guy instead of a girl? Now that's a good question actually. What if Luna didn't exist and was instead replaced by another main male character? Well, firstly, I don't think I would have actually chosen another main male character, because there's already quite a few of them anyway, and I think the balance would have been better if there was 2 females and 3 male. But it looks like I'm running out of time now. I've only got 10 minutes, unfortunately, because of YouTube. If you've got any more questions, keep them coming. There'll be a second part coming soon. Goodbye.